Luis Moreno Ocampo, the first Chief Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, is one of the most renowned jurists of our time. We spoke with Moreno Ocampo about Israel, Palestine, and the legal conundrum. In terms of Israel and Palestine, who do you think should have the greatest concern right now?
Palestine accession should not be construed as an aggression. Could have a positive aspect. Palestine is committed not to violence and to investigate and prosecute cases of violence committed by Palestinians. So that should be something that Israel has to value. Okay, now Palestine could help to control rockets. And Israel had to also understand, okay, there are issues for us. If we attack Gaza, now could be the ICC intervene, or the settlements could be reviewed by ICC. So in some way I think it's better because it's a legal discussion, it's not a war.
You mentioned the question of leadership. So if we're talking about Israeli and Palestinian leadership and their kind of justifications, how would you see that right now in an international context?
I think the reaction of the leaders in Israel-Palestine is connected with the idea that both communities are in fear. It's fear. And it's complicated.
A state that is attacked by a foreign-based, foreign, non-state agent, should that be part of criminality or is that an act of war?
You know, when President Bush decided that the fight against terrorism was no more a law enforcement problem, was a war, you know when? September 11, 2001. They don't see the connection between the Iraq invasion and the young boy dying in the Greece beach. They don't see the connection, and there are the connection, because when they invade Iraq, basically the Shia went to power and they removed the Sunnis, and not just remove it, they harass the leaders, they shoot them, they imprison them. So Islamic State is the only Sunni leadership that appear. Judges requires political leadership, and there is no consensus on Syria. Obama was trying to strike in Syria, proposing to strike because the Syrians were killing 2,000 persons with chemical weapons, ignoring 90,000 people who were killed with normal weapons. And in fact, no one supported Obama. And Ambassador Samantha Power say, why the ICC should be involved in this? Why the Assad would be afraid of ICC? So they were against justice and they were proposing to strike. You need the leaders united to confront crimes. When they are united, they solve the problem in one day. The problem is normally they are not united, and that's very bad for the world. And now I see the world is more and more divided, more and more tribal. The world is very tribal today. It's funny, technology is improving our communication, but because now we are connected with different places, there are no institutions there, so we became tribal. So if the Islamic State kill people in France go and bomb people in Iraq. And why is that? And then they will accept that someone can bomb Paris to kill members of the army in France, because legally it will be the same. Because we have no clear framework, the Western countries are just fueling this fire. And I believe the idea to have a war is hypocrisy, because we are bombing Islamic State, but we are not controlling who is buying Islamic State oil. We are not following the money. And so what we are doing here? Basically, the choice is between, are they enemies or are they criminals? No? If they are enemies, we bomb them. If they are criminals, we do something different. And that is the real issue. And the world has to decide that. That's the next challenge for us.